about the museum. The Museum of Vancouver exists to connect people to Vancouver, people with ideas, and people with each other. We are passionate advocates for Vancouver and believe the city is our largest living artifact. Part of our responsibility as the keepers and communicators of Vancouver stories is to recognize the work that is being done by people to make the city what it is today. And we hope in some small way the Legacy Awards dinner achieves this goal.
Museum as matter and metaphor. Museums are inspired creatures. They are cajoled into existence by the lithe spirit of memory and are often temples, some grand, others humble, to the muse of history, an unforgiving master that hides none and yet protects all. Museums offer deep reflections in timeless mirrors for as long as we can or dare see. Are we ourselves not also living museums? Do we not carry within us the memories of forever and the reach for exceedingly impossible goals? Are our faces not etched with the story of our lives? And do our eyes not betray both the spark and the tears of all our eternities? Our bodies are maps for the literate, for those who would read us. Our minds treasures for those who would search us. Our feelings songs for those who would sing us. And our spirits still soar beyond the painful abuse of this world's temporary pilgrimage. Surely our journeys are permeated with a soulful metamorphosis, layered, profound, and breathless. So much so that in the end we finally come to appreciate that we are all museums. Thank you.
We believe that Wade Grant will have a long-term transformative impact on the city and beyond, and for that reason, we're very proud to present him with the Museum of Vancouver's Emerging City Visionary Award.
So for me, I want to thank the museum. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. And I really appreciate all the hard work the museum's doing, that everyone's doing, so that we can have those conversations, bring back together the inclusiveness of my grandfather, my grandmother, my grandfather, and my other grandmother, and using those as templates to really bridge that gap of misunderstandings between First Nations, New Canadians, and those that have been here for many generations. In my language, I say Hait Sapka, which is thank you, and each and every one of you, Hait Sapka Simisaya. Thank you.
It was about time that we recognized his contribution to healthcare in Vancouver and the world. Dr. Montana, I'd like to make the next presentation.
Every single one of you need to go back home tonight and reflect on the possibilities in front of us, and tomorrow make a call to a friend, a family member, or somebody else to say we need to put the pressure on the federal government to stop talking about maternal child health in Africa, ignoring the fact that the reason why people are dying in Africa is because of AIDS. 30% of the women in Southern Africa are infected with HIV. How can we have a strategy for maternal child health if we don't address HIV at a time in which the United Nations and the WHO are asking for treatment and prevention, the Made in British Columbia strategy to actually lead the charge against HIV and AIDS? So I'm taking this opportunity to call on you to help us to fix the problem, because today British Columbia is ahead, but Canada is falling behind, and I cannot stand it. And I hope you rally behind me to ensure that this doesn't happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joseph, for all that you do, and congratulations to you and your father for making our city a better place to live.
In the process of fulfilling my own life, I recognize a continuum through my parents, just as they were influenced by their ancestors before them. Legacy is an inheritance. It is a will and a testament, a charge and a sacrifice, a message transmitted in the very cells of our being. Legacy is also a call, one that not everyone answers. I too struggled to find my place and am fortunate to stand here among you tonight. May Vancouver become a metaphor for excellence, a city known for its kindness as much as its culture, its creativity as much as its nature. The museum, the city, the source, and the soul are open. Let us walk through the door as one. Thank you.